Boxing, pleasure to be joined by Brad Pauls today. Brad, press conference day, how are we feeling, man?
Yeah, good, excited, feels a bit familiar, so you've been here before. The same, but a little bit better. So yeah, it's exciting times.
And I suppose just in general, coming into this second fight, where is the mindset different to that of the first time?
It's a bit more fire in my belly, I think, with the controversy, the first one. Just a little bit more of fire in my belly for it. I've trained my absolute arse off, I've hit PBs in camp, I've done everything I needed to do. And I look forward to Saturday. I think it's going to be an entertaining fight again, and you'll get my absolute best.
And I suppose now, do you understand, the difficulties of being an away fighter?
Yeah, you sort of understand it a little bit before, but even more so after. You know how it works, and if you have the option not to make it close, don't. But at the end of the day, it's things that are out of your control, so you can just do your best, and that's it.
And I mean, I had the pleasure to be ringside for it last time. It was an amazing fight, and have you always had that heart and that kind of ability to be able to dig deep?
Yeah, I've never quit, never pack it in. I'm always the same sort of guy. I'm just very stubborn, resilient. You'll never see me quit, and just everything I got every time. So yeah, just doubles down into the fact of what sort of fighter I am.
Indeed, and I mean, after the fight, there was still some talks of, there not being the possible rematch, but was that maybe frustrating you at the time?
Kind of. It went a bit quiet, and to be honest with you, I completely understand. Like, I don't blame them for weighing up other more beneficial options. Obviously, I wanted the rematch, but it's nothing like personal. Obviously, they had other things planned, so I was just really happy when I got the news that I get another chance, and it felt like the fair and right thing to do. I was happy about that.
And when did you hear about that opportunity?
It must have been just over 3 weeks after, I think. So I had no short notice, anything like that. I had a full camp, and I think in that 3 weeks we started to plot and plan maybe something else instead of this, which wasn't really as exciting. To get this opportunity is amazing. I'm really grateful.
And you're somebody who has worked through small hall fights and really earned your position that you're at today. And I suppose, is it going to take so much for you to be taking away this opportunity?
Yeah, these are not going to come around too often, so you've got to take them with both hands. And yeah, small hall was a long slog. I was doing that for 8 years-ish. It's just what you've got to do. But I don't plan on going back to small hall. I keep winning, and more opportunities will come.
But how beneficial, small hall has been to you? Is it just something that has, inevitably been the only reason why you can get to this position?
Yeah, definitely. Like, that's where I learnt my craft. I've done my apprenticeship. I think I had 15-ish fights before I went on TV, and there were some title fights in there, so I really got the experience and prepared me for the things I'm doing now. So it's essential.
And I suppose for certain boxers who kind of get put onto a big stage early on in their career, does that maybe take away a little bit of their hunger or something like that, because you don't have to work for it through the small hall as much?
Possibly, good question. I suppose they wouldn't know any different, but it's maybe your appreciation would be different. Like, I really appreciate these situations because I've boxed on a small hall and paid £400 to box. Then I boxed a few months later and then paid £40 to box, and constantly sort of works my way like that. So I am grateful to be in this position, and I really appreciate it.
I suppose, I don't want to talk too much financial wise, but was it ever tough for you in this sport?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I was skint until about 2 years ago, and that's just what you got to do. You got to go with the hope that you're going to finally make some money, and most people don't. Most people try and box in, and they walk away with nothing. So if you keep going, it's no money, and then good money. So you better hope you get to that end bit. So yeah.
I'm sure you won't be far off. I think I might have to let you go in a minute, but just one final question. Prediction for Saturday night, man?
Paul's win, any means necessary, whatever it takes, everything I've got.
Brad, thank you very much, man.
Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.